right, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are live here on Ken's 5 talking about a couple of different things. And finally, after 45 days of dry weather and a lot of sunshine and a lot of heat, temperatures are going to cool down a little bit through the weekend. Not much, but the better opportunity at some much needed rainfall Friday night into early Saturday does arrive into South Texas, and anywhere from here to the Hill Country to Austin have a pretty good opportunity and chance at seeing some pretty good much needed rainfall Friday night and early Saturday. So we're going to break that down, have the latest timeline and details coming up in just a bit. First, take a look at this. We have the driest October on record, and if we do not see any rain through Halloween, which we should, this could go down as the driest October on record. Hopefully that's not the case, but we do have a chance for rain Friday night, which we'll show you in a second. All right, temperature 73 out the door, mostly cloudy skies. Winds are very light, 5 to 10 miles an hour. 73 in the city, 71 at Bandera, 70 at Seguin, and 74 at Del Rio. Here is your forecast today. 89 is going to be a warm day. Morning cloud cover gives way to sunshine with highs in the upper 80s. 88 tomorrow. Weather impact alert for Friday night into early Saturday. So basically between 8 p.m. Friday night through about 8 a.m. Saturday morning. Mostly an overnight event while you're sleeping, but late Friday night, if you're out and about, you could run into a couple of downpours on the roads. Here it is. It all begins with a frontal boundary moving into Texas, and that'll help generate scattered rain, provide some lift and some energy in the atmosphere, and that could spark off a couple of storms late Friday night. Now, hopefully it's after Friday night lights, Friday night football, because a lot of, families and teams, high schools will be out there late Friday nights. Let's talk about it. And so this particular model has the onset of storms around 9 p.m. Friday night. Del Rio, Rock Springs, Kerrville, and then through about midnight, moves into San Antonio. Again, timing may change a couple of hours as we get more data in this evening and tomorrow. And then by Saturday morning, there may be some leftover activity around sunrise, but mostly an overnight event. And then maybe some spotty activity into Saturday afternoon, but by and large, clearing out for the rest of the weekend. So mainly Friday night, early Saturday. Here's one model saying, on average, I would say between a quarter to an inch of rain, but some areas around here, the Hill Country, Uvalde, Del Rio, Gonzales, may see upwards of 1 to 2 inches of rain. That's certainly possible with less and less farther south towards Beeville, Cotulla, and towards the Texas Gulf Coast. Now, some of these storms may be capable of strong winds near 40 to 60 miles an hour. So before Friday night comes around, maybe put anything that you have in the front or backyard inside, indoors, so you don't want it, blown down the street. Trash cans, outdoor furniture, outdoor, lawn items, things like that. Bring that in because some of these storms could produce gusty winds. Level 2 out of 5 for the Hill Country, level 1 out of 5 for San Antonio. And some of these downpours could get heavy. Not looking at a widespread threat for this, but some localized, isolated flooding possible in the Hill Country. All right, there's Tropical Storm Melissa. It's strengthening slowly, and matter of fact, it's a very slow-moving storm, moving northwest at 5 miles an hour. Melissa will remain at this slow pace for at least the next 2 to 3 days, but as it nears Jamaica, and this is not good for Jamaica, this means lots of flooding, lots of storm surge for southern Cuba and into Jamaica. While we're not expecting a landfall at the moment, this could change. Jamaica will see probably on average, I would say 5 to 15 feet of storm surge. And then the winds probably on the range of 80 to 120 miles an hour, because it's not going to be too far offshore to the south of Jamaica, just south of the coastline. So if you have any plans for western Dominican Republic to southern Cuba, Jamaica, and even towards the Bahamas later next week, this could certainly pose a problem. High temperature 89 today, 88 tomorrow, so a weather impact alert for tomorrow night. After about 9 p.m., a few storms will form out west and then push through the area through midnight and the early morning hours of Saturday. After about midday Saturday, maybe some isolated activity, but skies slowly clear. High temperature of 84 on Saturday, 87 on Sunday. Beautiful day on Sunday morning in the 60s and highs in the 80s. And then Halloween looks to be a little cooler, lows in the 50s with highs in the lower 80s. So we're looking forward to that. All right, download the Ken's 5 app. It is free in the App Store. We'll have additional updates on everything tropical, anything severe. We'll have radar updates late Friday night as well. So download the Ken's 5 app. It is free in the App Store. Otherwise, Friday night to early Saturday, best chance at a few storms in San Antonio. Have a great Thursday, guys. Be safe. We'll see you on Ken's 5 News at noon in a few hours. If not, go on to the Ken's 5 weather app for additional weather updates.